Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading on the full moon in Libra lunar eclipse. Now, I don't know about you guys, but definitely since like after my birthday, which was like towards the end of Pisces season, the energies have definitely changed drastically. I'm feeling more like feral and just crazy. So if anyone is kind of feeling in that kind of matter, it is not you. It is the energies that are upcoming with this eclipse season. So what does this mean? With eclipses, it's an intense time for change and transformation. And saying that it is in the lunar eclipse, this is changes within ourselves when it comes to our psychic and intuitive energies, or releasing or manifesting. And since it's in the sign of Libra, this is a great time to really, how can I put it? It is a great time to release or manifest certain relationship or energies that you either want to include in your life or no longer want to have in your life. But with this eclipse energy, it's basically a time to transform, let go of the old and bring in the new. So with that said, let's get right into this reading to see the energies that are coming within this eclipse season and how we can use it or be aware of it or stay cautious of. Alarm going off. Okay, so I am going to start off with the Oracle of Shadows and Light to see the kind of main archetype energies that we are working through with this eclipse season. So let's just get right into it. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day or evening or night, however or wherever you are. I hope everyone's hydrated and being at peace because, yes, energies are intense. Maybe for some of you, you might be feeling a little bit emotional. If you got to cry it out, cry it out. If you got to bash something in, maybe you should punch a pillow or a squishable. Or is that what they're called? Squishables or marshmallows? Or I don't know. It's those soft, round dolls that are like super squishy. Yeah, take your energy out on that. It will forgive you. Anyway, Spirit, what do you have for my collective? Well, there's some energies that they can use or to be aware of or to incorporate. All right. What do we have here? Violet Duchess. Stifled, bored, and stuck. This is card 18. You could be seeing the number 18 around lately. You may be born on the 1st or the 8th or the 18th or the 9th. I feel like this is an energy that a lot of you are like feeling right now, and you're just about to be like, I am just gonna break out and just like, I don't know why the first image I saw was like just someone just ripping themselves out of their dress, like again that kind of like primordial feral energy, just too much constraint. I need to be let go. I need to be free. I think, yeah, that's the energy that I'm picking up on with this card. But let's look at the divination behind this. You desire to be liked, to please, and to be seen as a lady or a gentleman. Is cheating yourself out of something wonderful that you deserve to experience. Sometimes there are rules that simply need to be broken. Keeping to the spirit of the law sometimes means breaking the letter of the law. That's how things change. There is a situation at the moment that has revealed itself as unjust, unfair, and absolutely unattractive to you. But you have yet to speak up. The most inspiring thing about this situation is that you discover just how safe it is to stand up for what you truly believe in. Others will be inspired too. So while it feels like you're taking a risk at first, after a while you'll realize you've started your own small revolution. This is a time that Spirit is asking us to break free from the norms. It is time to be set free. It is like no more holding back. I am going to reveal my true self, my true presence, my true form. For some of you, it might be. I'm not saying like we're all going to be turning into werewolves and stuff like that. That would be cool, but also scary at the same time. But what I'm mainly getting from this card here, the Violet Duchess, is that you are just tired of being, how can I put it? A lot of you are tired of putting this facade for society, acting and being a certain way when it is killing you inside. And it's time for you to break out of it. Like I said, like being in this dress, it's like stiff. It is stifled. It is uncomfortable. Even though people are saying you look good in it, or like, oh, that's how a proper person, lady or gentleman, needs to dress. You're just like, no, I don't want to be, all tidied up and all of that. Maybe for some of us ladies, we're just like, I just kind of want my tits to hang loose and just wear some robes and stuff like that. For some of you guys, you're just like, oh, it kind of reminds me of this joke where it's like, for the guys, you're just like, I'm tired of dressing like a gentleman. I need to be dressing like a wizard. I just want my garbs and my cloaks and all of that. Like, I mean, maybe for some of you, you want to, like, again, let your tits hang out or want to be dressing up as a wizard because you're tired of playing in this, like, energy of what you think you should be when you just want to be. So definitely with this, we have to be careful with this energy during the eclipse season because it seems that for brain, get it together. It seems that the universe wants us to break free from these social norms and these energies that are being unjust and unfair to us, and we need to break out of it. At the same time, we need to be cautious and aware of how we do it. Now, definitely speaking for yourself and standing up for yourself is going to be key during this eclipse time. You are being told to start vocalizing yourself, your desires or wants, or how you want to be seen in society. I'm going to pull an extra oracle though. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry, you guys. I did not meant to shake the camera so much. I am going to pull like an extra oracle because, okay, I'm using the oracle of the shapeshifters because it does give me like this energy of shapeshifting. Like you're going from one form to another. And again, because it evolves around change. Now, how to go about this without becoming like werewolf and pharaoh like and destroying society? We have our own ways of shape shifting into our true forms. But yeah, I'm just getting this energy of like no more of holding back my tongue, my thoughts, my energy. I'm just going to let it out. But you have to be careful on how exactly you let these energies out. Because in a way, it can't be destructive, even though in a way it is destructive. You want it to be in a good destructive way, where it's going to be revealing truths and revealing truths, lies, and certain things within our systems that are just simply not working out for us. Perhaps what's going to happen within this eclipse season, at the time that I'm doing this, is going to be a lot of revelations about in society what we accept and what we don't accept, or what we have continued to stay quiet and allowing. Okay, yeah, that seems a little bit more. No, not this spirit. Okay. Yeah. I see with this eclipse season, we're gonna be more vocal about things that we are no longer accepting or staying quiet in our lives. For some of you, this could also be in the workplace. This could be in family. This could be in relationships. Take how you see where it fits in your world. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for the collective when it comes to shape shifting? with me 1 second. Quetzalcoatl and the priestess of time. The time has come, time to act now. So, Spirit, again, it's saying this is the time for you to change. This is the time for you to break free, to become your true self. This is card 23. You could be born on the 23rd, or the 2nd, or the 3rd, or the 5th. I am going to also read the divination behind this card because it is very powerful, going adjacent with the Duchess energy. Will you shift your consciousness? Will you change deliberately despite the fear and the others who tell you that you are wrong? Will you move away from fighting, opposition, the either or mentality, and shift into a beingness that allows for much greater reality? The time is now. That is all you need to know. But there is much that you must do. A deliberate effort to move away from navel gazing and procrastination will transform into a determination to become through doing, thinking, being, sharing, and insisting on the new reality's truths for you. It is time to embrace a new standard of excellence and to make that your creed. Do not wait another heartbeat. Spirit is saying you need to act on these energies now because this is the time where a lot of people are going to be revealing themselves. A lot of truths are going to be revealing themselves. And a lot of powers are going to be revealing themselves. And it is going to be up to you if you want to continue going with this change, or you're going to end up being fallen behind, like even to a point of being in, what's the energy that I'm picking up? Like either you change or you get stuck in the three-dimensional world. So Spirit is saying like you need to utilize the energies of the eclipse now, because with these energies, this is where your true form and your true self is going to take action, where you finally going to understand your place in the universe and where you want to go. Excuse me. Let's see what the Clo has to say. So yes, the time is to act now. You can no longer be held back. It is time to transform into your true self. It is time to unleash your power and your opinions, if it has to come to that. Because I do also sense that during this time, or before we get into eclipse season, a lot of us are kind of afraid to speak out on certain truths or circumstances that are going on in this world. And Spirit is saying, if you want change, you are going to have to be the change. You have the power to make these changes. Even if it's like in your own life, you will be inspiring others to create change for the better in their lives. The revolution, like kind of with this energy, the revolution doesn't start with the government or certain people. The revolution starts with you, with your energy, with your determination of change and power. All right, let's see what we got here. So first I have the flower. So with this card, the flower, it is a time for you to really bloom into yourself. I am kind of picking up on this energy for the collective, that maybe since winter, at the time I'm doing this, we're just left winter in the northern hemisphere. For some of you in the southern hemisphere, you're entering into fall. But between these times of winter and summer, we have definitely been doing a lot of growth, a lot of tender and care within ourselves and with our energy. And now it is time to really bloom into yourself and into your power. And I do see, again, for a lot of you who start speaking out on yourselves and start standing in your truth is going to be like a flower. Maybe not everyone's favorite flower, but people are not going to be able to look away. They're gonna see you. They're gonna see your scent. Like, maybe not trying to sound like weird that way, but it's kind of like, they're gonna see your scent. They're gonna feel your petals. They're gonna like see the colors on you. Like, you are gonna be like a very unique flower to them. Maybe for some, they're gonna see you as like threatening. Like, I know. Okay, in my head, for some reason, I'm getting like this picture of like I think it's in England, where there's like a garden of poisonous flowers and plants. Maybe that's how society is gonna probably um try to put you in that category. But in all honesty, you are poison to the opposition. That's the energy that I'm getting. So with this flower card here, you are going to be alluring and beautiful and outspoken for many others, but others will see you as a poison. Well, if they're going to see you as poison, then stay away from me. But other people are not going to see you as poison. They're going to see you as inspirational, aspirational, wanting to bloom into something like you. Now, next, I have the jump card here. This is an energy where I'm kind of picking up on like a lot of escalations. Like, energies are going to be jumping from one place to another. I do sense it is going to be an energy of like disorientation and just all over the place. But with this eclipse season here, you are going to be able to master this jump energy and trying to move from either one topic or another, or maybe like this is someone trying to throw you off of your platform. Excuse me one second. Okay. Spirit was saying for some of you, you're definitely going to start using social media a little more predominantly when it comes to voicing out what's going on. And I do see that there's going to be some type of force that's going to try to get you off your social media game, but you're going to be able to maneuver around it in a way where if you're not heard in one place, you're going to be heard in another place. You're definitely going to have like backup platforms. Okay, is that it, Spirit? Yes. Excuse me. It's like you're going to take this chaotic energy of the eclipse season and you're going to make it work in your favor. Because again, with this time of transforming and unleashing, even though you're within the chaos, you're also bending within the chaos and flowing with it. It's kind of like if you're stuck in like all of these occurring waves, but you learn how to like swim through the waves. That's kind of like the energy that I'm seeing, except it's with the jump card. Now, last, I have the silent card here. So with the silent, I'm kind of getting different energies with it. One of the first energies that I am picking up is there are definitely going to be people from the shadows watching you, how you speak, and what you're going to be standing for. So definitely be aware of spying and monitoring spirits in your life during this eclipse season, because again, they're going to try to see you as poison. So they want to make sure like whatever you have to say or whatever cause that you have does not take effect. This is also an energy where people are going to likely try to silence you in what you have to say or what you want to stand up for. Give me one second. This is also an energy where I'm seeing that for a lot of you in the collective, you have definitely been silent for a while, but it is because you have been more observant of the energies around you. Before you decide to speak on anything, you have decided, let me just be in the shadows and observe what's going on. So that way I know what I'm speaking about is out of my truth and out of my experience and perspective. But a lot of you are going to be stepping out of the silent energy and becoming more vocal. So I see this transition of, again, being more vocal and talkative. And I do see an energy where it's going to be spying and watching you. But, just give your enemies a message like, you're spying on me. That's okay. Spy on me on all you want. You are too afraid to step out of the shadow and reveal yourself. Unlike me, I have let go of whatever form, old form of myself, and I have decided to unleash my true self, my true form, and my potential. You are just afraid because you don't want to be judged by others. But me, or for the collective, judgment means nothing to me. Judgment is just people who think they know things, but they don't know anything. And just going by what others people say or what other people tell them instead of actually seeing truths in a different perspective. You're not afraid to be living in your truth anymore. You are unleashing your truth. You're unleashing your ideologies. Again, you're no longer holding back and being in this old form of yourself that society expects people to be. You are becoming you are stepping and shedding into a new true form of yourself, becoming this flower where again you're going to be powerful for others or you're going to be toxic for others. But that is because they are afraid to be in their light and in their power. I hope these messages have helped. Spirit, yes? Okay. I hope these messages has helped. Sorry, you guys. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe if you have been enjoying my reading. I would definitely appreciate it and will give tremendous support to my channel. Now I'm going to go into more details with the tarot to see what other information or energies they want us to be aware of. You know what? I'll come to these two in a few. All right. Let's see what's going on here, Spirit. So, first I have the Five of Cups along with the Queen of Wands. This is you no longer feeling bad about yourself because you cannot reach certain expectations. Especially with this Five of Cups here, a lot of you in the collective, either before or during or after this eclipse season, you are going to realize that it's this energy that I'm kind of picking up of like, even if I do everything perfect, it's not going to be enough. I am not confident in myself because the whatever I do, I'm not really doing for myself. I'm doing it for others. I'm doing it to please others. I'm doing it to be accepted. I'm doing this to not be ridiculed or to be belittled. But with this Queen of Wands here, this is the energy where a lot of you are going to be stepping in, or you're about to become, or you're really truly embodying at this time. You are just going to say, you know what? Fuck it. Excuse my language. I am dropping all of these expectations that I have conditioned to put myself in, and I'm just going to be in my true power and in my true nature. Especially with the Queen of Wands, she is confident in not just only her looks, but how she carries herself in society. Maybe people might be whispering or talking bullshit about her, but she does not care because she knows her value. She knows her truth. And that is what a lot of you are also coming into during this eclipse season. Being grounded in your value and in your truth. You probably feel maybe a little bit guilty because maybe for some of you, you're realizing this now and you wish that you had realized it a little bit sooner, where all this energy that has been wasted on kind of like beating yourself down, you're going to be realizing like, nope, I can turn this energy around and I'm going to use this energy to heal myself and be in my power and be comfortable in my own skin and in my own body. This is kind of like also giving me like this energy of like, maybe for some of you who are trying to get, like, I don't know, the perfect body, which is typically in social standards, like super thin, super skinny, um that's it. But and I'm not saying that to like put anyone who's skinny down. Like, if you're comfortable with your body the way it is, then you should be comfortable, but also at the same time making sure that you are taking care of your body. Like, you do not want to be developing any type of illnesses or sicknesses down in the future. So make sure that you are being active, you are eating right, and that you are drinking a lot of water. But like I said, for some of you, this is you letting go of social constructs and standards, and you're going to be just comfortable in the way you are and the way you look. And also being comfortable in the value and power that you have for yourself. Because after that, I have the Fool card here. And this is you using the energy of this eclipse season to put you on this new path, or this rebirth of yourself, when it comes to finding your true either passion or nature or your purpose. Excuse me. Drinking my water. But yeah, with this Fool card here, it's definitely an energy that's going to be very liberating for a lot of the collective. Maybe for some of you, you have already started embarking on this Fool energy in your life. And at this point in the eclipse season, you're just going to be able to master going through the chaos. It's kind of like walking. I don't want to, like, it's kind of messed up. It is kind of like you're walking through like a forest fire, or like you're, no, not even that, like you're walking through a whole volcano. Like, you are just passing by the streams of lava and the exploding of magma, and you're just like, you know what, this is all good to me. Like, you're basically going to be breezing through like the city of Pompeii. I'm not trying to, like, it's messed up what I'm saying, and I shouldn't be laughing, but it's kind of like this energy that I am getting from the Fool. It's like you're going to see this destruction and chaos, but you're going to be able to go through it with such a breeze, because again, you're understanding your power, and you're liberating yourself from whatever strains and constructs that you were taught to believe in or to act. Now, after that, I have the Nine of Swords here. This is also you letting go of anxieties and social expectations. But over here with this Nine of Swords, I'm kind of picking up this is the energy of other people around you, like expecting you to act, being stressed and expecting you to act a certain way. Like, I don't know why this person is crying over you, because, well, they're crying over you because you're no longer playing certain games. Like, you're not allowing other people to play in your face anymore. Like, oh, if you don't act like this, if you don't dress like this, then you're not going to be able to elevate or get what you want in life. Like, you're like, I'm kind of done with that game. Like, you've been saying this to my face for I don't know how many years, and you know what, I quit, I quit. I'm done playing this stupid game, because no matter what I do, you're always threatening in my face, and then you go and you do whatever you want to come. Maybe for some of you guys, you have actually been seeing people like contradict themselves, but then expect you to play the rules as they are. And you're just like, you want me to play by the rules, or you're here breaking the rules and doing whatever the hell you want, but I'm not allowed to break the rules, and I gotta be, what's it called, I gotta be a positive figure for society. I don't think so. Now, it's kind of like, there we go, like role model. Like, you, people expect you to be a role model, but you have to be a role model in a certain way. And what I'm kind of also getting with this energy too is that we are realizing that the role models in our lives are not as perfect as society wants us to see them. They are human beings. There are some human beings that, even though they have done good for society, they also have done horrible things to society. And we cannot just put them on a pedestal and pretend that nothing bad has happened. We have to look at the good and the bad. and we have to see from our own judgments and our own perspectives and expectations how, what we are going to deem acceptable and what's not going to be acceptable. It's kind of, hold on, I'm picking up this energy. Okay, so, okay, all right. I got this good. I have this story. So there's this girl on YouTube. Her name is Rotten Mango. She's basically like someone that story tells about like really messed up shit that has happened in society. And like I think like a week or two ago, she was doing this story about how in South Korea they basically found this operation ring where where these men would basically blackmail women that if they don't do certain sexual acts or do certain torturous things to themselves, then they were going to expose them online for them to be ridiculed and be judged by society. So, in one of these cases, I would say in one of these cases, there was one where he was caught, but he only did like maybe 2 3 years of jail. And the type of crimes that he committed were basically very inhumane. And basically, what the society over there in South Korea, they were like, we are not going to be accepting this. This is basically letting others know that if you do this crime, you are just only going to get a little bit of jail time. Like they're basically, it's like we need to take this more seriously before other people continue to doing it because they only see it as a slap on the wrist. So it's kind of like also this energy that I'm picking up a little bit bigger than the collective, where we are seeing these actions and behaviors happening in society, and we're about to put our foot down and we're going to be like, no, we're not accepting these things anymore. This is toxic, this is chaotic, and it's only breeding more chaos into it. Excuse me, my god, I am super thirsty today. So yeah, with this Nine of Swords here, it's like, again, the other energy, or like the opposite energy, that's away from the collective right now, because it's this energy of worry of like, why am I getting punished for, like, I thought I was doing something good, but because you have gotten away with something for a while doesn't mean it's something good. It just means like people are being tolerable of certain actions. But we're coming to a point in time where people no longer want to tolerate these actions and behavior. Now, this doesn't have to be in a big scale. This could be something going on in your family or in your job where someone is treating another person like shit and everyone is staying quiet because, they don't want to lose their position, or they don't want to be yelled at, or they don't want to be talked down on. But you realizing that if this person continues doing this, then it's going to breed more of that energy and behavior to happen. So this is where you're going to be like, I had enough of this. I'm going to call you out on this energy. Now, the other energy that I got here was the Seven of Cups. So this is a very interesting energy here, because I was just talking about how people, I'm not, and this is again not the collective energy. Like this top part is the collective, and then this bottom part is like the opposite of the collective. If it's this energy of confusion and illusion, again, trying to figure out what is acceptable and what it's not. Maybe for some of you guys, you're dealing with an energy where they're trying to throw out the smoke screen, and they want to give like what's it called, justifications for their actions. Like I'm getting like certain energies of where it's like you're calling somebody out, and then they want to go and give you a justification like, well, you cannot be mad at this person because this is how they grew up, or you cannot talk down on this type of behavior because it was accepted in this neighborhood or in this way. So what I'm actually saying more with the Seven of Cups is seven justifications. And you're just kind of here like, I don't want these justifications. The truth is the truth. This person or these people's actions and behaviors are toxic and very awful, and I do not want to deal with this. And it's only breeding more of this toxic energy. Again, it could be something personal or it could be big scale, where we are just coming to this point in time that we are like no longer accepting these energies that are being toxic and destruction, like very destructive towards us, and we're putting it out in the light and in the air. I am going to pull an extra card for this Nine of Swords and Seven of Cups. But yeah, with this Seven of Cups, basically, if anyone comes in with a justification, do not accept it, because that's basically their energy. Either they have been conditioned to believe that whatever this behavior or action is acceptable, or this is someone that's acting in that energy and does not want to let go of it. That they know what they're doing and what they're saying and how they're behaving is toxic and very malicious. But because they like to be in that energy, they don't want anyone else to shed a light on it. Like, they know they're doing bad, but let me do this bad thing in the shadows and let me continue doing it because this is what I like. Like, no, we're putting an end to that. Too many cards. Too many cards. And yes, expect to make a lot of people uncomfortable with the truth. Because you have been uncomfortable for way too long and you're just not allowing to live like this anymore. So with the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups, I have the Page of Swords here. This goes back to the spying energy, and this is also going into a confrontational energy. So expect during this eclipse season, when you do either start becoming more of yourself and expressing who you are, or calling out and revealing truths to others, expect some type of clashing, or like some type of confrontation. Thank you, Spirit. Because with this Page of Swords here, it's like they are being revealed for their true, basically you're revealing this person or these people's true form, and they're going to want to go on the offensive. Give me 1 second. Yeah, these people are definitely going to be going on the offensive. They're going to be defending themselves and their ways until they're blue in their face. Spirit is letting me know that no matter if it's going to suffocate them, you have to speak out on the truth, or you have to live in your truth. These people are not going to be able to have power over you as they did once before. Excuse me. Spirit told me basically what they have done was they have made their bed. Now they got to lay in it. With this Nine of Swords energy, you wanted to cause chaos and destruction towards people. Expect that energy to come back to you. With the Seven of Cups, you wanted to give justifications to allow your actions and behavior to continue. Well, you are going to be expecting a certain consequence because of that, because you refuse to see the truth in your ways, and you refuse to see how your lies and your manipulative and malicious energies have hurt others. So you're going to have to surrender these energies to Spirit. What you need to do in this eclipse season is really ground in your truth and in your power and in your true form. That way, as we're going through the year, you're able to stand strong in your ways, and you won't have any other energies to come and try to like manipulate you or test you or to make you feel like you're less. Like, I do see for a lot of you in the collective, you are definitely going to be using this energy to really being in your power and acting on it. You are no longer, like I said, you are no longer holding back no longer holding back because you don't want to be ridiculed, or you don't want to be seen as like an enemy, or as an opposition, or as we say in the streets, an op. No, you are just going to be standing in your power and in your true form. Now, let's pull one final message with the Crow to see what we have to wrap up. Okay, come on, Spirit. What do you have for my collective? Stop dancing. I'm shuffling. Distracting me. Stop. I'm trying to be serious. All right, for the last Clo card, I have the light. Everything that has been done in the dark shall come into the light. So again, do not worry about these spying or monitoring spirits that are going to be around during the eclipse season. Spirit is going to make sure that their energies are going to be revealed, especially with this Page of Swords here. This is definitely going to be a revelation for a lot of people on who's really playing in their face and being the enemy. This light here is also going to be showing a lot of truth when it comes to your own personal power and where you want to stand in your life. Maybe for some of you, you could be coming around a certain truth that you have been ignoring about yourself, and you're going to be using the eclipse energy to be more in that truth, or really ground it within your light and within your life. So allow this eclipse season to shed light on your true form, on your true nature, or in your truth. Or allow this light energy to reveal the energies that are around you, that are probably think that they are your friends, are for you, but they're really just an enemy, wanting to make sure that you are staying in line and that you are following the rules and structures where they're not following that energy at all. This light is all within us. So with this eclipse season, it's time to use that light either for us, for good change, or to reveal the enemy's intentions and their plans. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would definitely appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming back to see my messages. I truly hope that my readings are helping you with your spiritual path. And if you find that this reading did not resonate, feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's a lot of content and messages there for you that are there to help you in your spiritual journey. So my collective, prepare for this eclipse season. It's definitely going to be strong. It's definitely going to be chaotic. But you know what? You're also strong and chaotic yourself. Use this feral energy to your own advantage. Of course, be mindful. Don't be hurting others. Find the right, what's the word I'm looking for? Find the right paths, or find the right, I guess, energies that are going to help express that raw, powerful feral energy and alchemize it into something new within your life. Again, be mindful of the spying spirits or energies that are around you, but I will not be too worried about it, because because spirit or your divine team is going to be revealing themselves to you for you to remove them and banish them out of your life. But do expect to be welcomed in your power and stand in your truth and get ready to blossom into your true form. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.